Welcome to my podcast. You're listening to Mood Swings by Robert Leckington. And this is episode number 13. So how's my Rubber Revolver Syndicate doing? Isn't that a funny name? Yeah, it was just something I came up with when I was with the Ramjet Rookies. I mean, it was just something that I was trying to call my fan base then. You know, the Rubber Revolver Syndicate. I thought it was a funny name, and I'm sure I'll probably get a lot of hate mail for that, but whatever. You know, I'm calling you guys what I want to call you. It's got nothing to do with actual violence or anything like that. So, if you don't like it, tough luck. I like it, so it's staying. It's sticking. Anyway, so what's going on, you guys? With me, I recently got verified by Facebook. So my actor-director page, which is separate from my personal page, got verified. It was a process that I had to go through that pretty much anybody who's either a photojournalist or an actor or a band page can be verified. You just have to go to a specific location at Facebook and send them a note as to why it needs to be verified, that kind of thing. Well, either way, it worked for me, and so now you know that it's coming directly from me, because and not from somebody that's trying to represent me or to be me that's not verified. So either way, it's a good thing to know that it's been checked out by Facebook. So yeah, and so that I've been in pre-production with Scott Goldberg. We've already done a few test shots as to our new film that we're working on. Sort of a what do you want to call it? Like a documentary type film. Almost in the kind of idea that, I guess you could say, like the Blair Witch Project is more like this type of film. Anyway, it's cheaper financially to do it this way than it is to go out and do like what we did for Morai, because we spent a lot of time on Morai, and it was just draining us, emotionally and financially. I know that for me, we were doing multiple takes and doing different things, and so Morai ended up just becoming a short because of that. So, with this particular film, hopefully it's just a run and gun kind of thing. We're going to be doing some guerrilla style filming wherever we're at, that's where we're going to film kind of thing. We have a few places in mind. I know we're going back to Pennsylvania, which is what we did for Morai. There's a location that's on the border of Pennsylvania and Ohio. I do believe that there was talk about us possibly going into Ohio. There's a location that Scott knows about that's right for what we're doing. Maybe we'll hit that spot. There's talk about going maybe into upstate New York. Maybe we'll go into that spot. Who knows? We're just going to, play it by ear and see what happens. Another thing that Scott Goldberg and I are doing are gearing up to start practicing music. I told everybody that I bought a new set of drums and everything, a hybrid set, allowing me to play acoustically and electronically, so I can create electronic drum sounds from my acoustic drum set, which is pretty cool. Don't really know much about it, but I'm going to learn here. I'm going to take the time, once I get some time, maybe here, I don't know, in the next few days or so, but I need to learn how my setup makes the sounds through my Mac. I got to be able to connect it up and then choose the sounds that I want, and then be able to draw that from just hitting the drum. And see what happens with that, and just set up a couple of drum sets that I like, that sound good, and then go from there. So we're working together to try and get, I guess he's got some songs, I've got some ideas as far as drum sounds and drum patterns. Being able to play again would be kick butt for me, since I haven't played in years. I think I told you all about that. Anyway, we're going to be doing some of that stuff at his place real soon. Looking forward to playing some shows. I got some ideas for like a stage show. Well, not really a stage show. It's just it's not going to be that large, because it's just, for now it's the two of us, but we're talking about possibly looking for other people to play with us, because of course we want to round out this band kind of thing. It's called the Electric Love Cats, and you can find us on Facebook. You can also find me on Facebook. I got two accounts. There's facebook.com/Robert.Leckington, and then there's facebook.com/Robert B as in boy. So Robert B. Leck 1. That's my verified official page. But just, and then I have Twitter. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. What else? I've got my name practically everywhere, man. I'm sure that if you wanted to look me up just by my name alone, the first few pages come up with nothing but everything that I've accomplished in the last few years. So anyway, I'm pretty proud of that. But more to come, So I want to keep my Rubber Revolver Syndicate up to date. So you can find out what's going on with me. You can go to robertleckington.com. Hey, if you want to send me a note, you can send me, an email to robertleckington@gmail.com. That's my official email that I use. I have others, but I'm not going to tell you. You don't need to know. Those are my personal, private emails, names, whatever, accounts. So, only the people that need to know. Okay, I'll tell you that much. So, what else is going on? School, work. Recently I got in touch with a young lady who's trying to branch off and do her own thing. She works for, a casting agency that I guess she wants to do her own thing. So she contacted me and said, hey, I'd really like to work with you. I'm like, well, of course. If you can get me acting jobs, that would be great. My goal is to act during the daytime and play music at night. That would be the perfect life for me. I wouldn't have to sit down and suck down solder fumes all day. Just sitting down all day really drives me up a wall. I got this degree, I'd like to put it to use. So I've been applying to different places, just haven't really heard anything back from anybody. But in the meantime, I'm not. It's not that I don't like my job. I'm just not crazy about it because I've been doing it for the last 25 years. Related work, everything from assembling to through-hole soldering, wave soldering, assembly of electronic devices. I mean, that's what I've been doing for the last 25 years, and I'd like to get into something that's related to my degree, either broadcasting or something related to acting. Just anything in the entertainment industry. I just don't want to be in an assembly line anymore. I mean, I'm tired of that. So if anybody knows of a good broadcasting assistant job working for, say, somebody like the Giants, or even for the Baltimore Ravens, I would take that job in a heartbeat. Even though the Ravens aren't doing very well this year, I've been a Ravens fan, a Baltimore fan, even back when they were the Baltimore Colts, when I was a kid. So, what was it, the Cleveland Browns back in 1996, where they got moved to Baltimore after Baltimore had been gone, or at least the Colts had been gone to Indianapolis for a lot of years. And then Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore and became the Baltimore Ravens. But somehow the Cleveland Browns got a team back. I don't know how that worked out. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, the Baltimore Ravens, they're my favorite football team, next to the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, being from the Northwest. Anyway, so it's just, everything's going pretty well. I believe it could be doing better. I just don't know what that could be. Maybe I could do what I want, like with the music during the day, or the music at night and acting during the daytime kind of thing. That would be the perfect job. But we'll see how that works out. In the meantime, I'll continue to be a slave to the grind, I guess you could say. But anyway, these podcasts that I do, I normally do them on my way home from work, because that's the only real time that I have to do it. I think I've done a couple that were in my apartment. But majority of the podcasts that I've done, they've been on the road. So what you would call a mobile, or a mobile, depending on which part of the country you're from, a mobile podcast that gets uploaded. I do a little bit of editing here and there, so, there you go. It's like, I know how to record audio, do a little bit of editing, and then upload it to, a server or whatever. So, it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. It would be really nice if I could get a job where I could do it professionally. Yeah, well, it was good talking to you, Give me something to plug. Go to robertluckington@gmail.com. I'd love to do that for you. Just want to chat. Same email, robertluckington@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever else, YouTube. I'm on them all, so just send me a note, something, and maybe we can talk about it on the next podcast. Either way, you guys have a good old time, and I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.